Tanya Kerr with T. Kerr Property Group, and we love to make your transaction as seamless as possible, which means that we always want to put you in touch with the most reputable vendors that we have. So I am here with Marcos Esparza with Farmers Insurance today. If you haven't watched the first video that we did, start there. But if not, if you have watched that, let's start. So I have more questions about insurance.
All right, I love it.
Fiona and I do.
Yes.
And so one is, let me start with a story. So I don't even know if you know the story. But my car was parked here, brand new car, was parked in the parking lot, and a very sweet but ill-equipped young man was driving a huge RV. And for whatever reason, he decided to cut through this tiny parking lot. And when he cut through the tiny parking lot, he hit my car. He like sideswiped it. And again, it was like a month old. It was heartbreaking. So, so he came in and he admitted it. Good guy. And I called your insurance company because Alex was working with you at the time. He moved out of state, but I called him and I literally got on FaceTime and I said, Alex, what do I do? And he walked me through it. He took screenshots of the damage as I'm on FaceTime. And then he literally did everything for me. He even made the appointment at Tesla so that I could go and take my car. And awesome. I'm talking like 5-star white glove service.
Awesome.
So what I'd like to talk about now is value in an insurance company. Can you
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm glad that we're able to do that because that's the difference between an agent versus a call center. Some clients prefer to go direct with the call center and then they're talking to a different person every time they call. Building a relationship, people need people, and as an agent we want to have that close relationship. Some people don't want that, and that's okay. We're okay with that. But when you can have an agent that actually can know you and understand you and be able to walk you through and roll out that red carpet, I mean, that's huge for us to be able to have that provided for our clients. So we then do look at what clients want, and they want a good price.
Yeah.
They want good coverage, and they want good service. And we try to be excellent at all three of them. And I know we're biased, but we want, and some companies are only good at one or two. We try to be amazing at all three of them, so that when a customer wants to come in and has a need for insurance, which, by the way, there's no such thing as a fun claim. Those two words don't exist.
Yeah, well, because it means something bad happened. Something
bad happened. Even to the small events to the big catastrophic events, they're not fun. So what we try to do is make sure that experience is as easy as possible, because if the agent's not there and the claims team is not there and we're not communicating, the experience on that is going to be not great, right? So what we want to do is do exactly what Alex did, is have some type of concierge, holding your hand process all the way through, because you're doing it with someone that you already know. And it feels good. What if you called some call center, somebody that you didn't know from some place far away, trying to help you out? How would it feel?
This actually just happened to me again. And I think I told you about it. I was in the car rider line and somebody rear-ended me in the car rider line. Minor accident, but then I had to go through their insurance company, and it was a call center. It was a disaster, and I felt like I just needed to take care of it myself anyhow. It was minor in nature, but yeah, night and day difference.
So value is important to us. We definitely want to make sure the clients feel valued too. They feel understood. I feel like every human being has a core need to feel understood. And so that even comes into the insurance side. We hold space for clients and let them talk about the things that are hard. Hold their hand, feel pain with them, walk through that with them, and ask them what they need, because it is, that's when you need us. No one knows how good their insurance is until they make a claim. And then they're like, oh, I love Farmers, or I love Marcos, or I love Alex. That's what we want. So when it's a claim, we need to show up. And if we don't show up, then we're not doing our job.
I agree with you, and I feel the same way about how we serve our clients in real estate. We provide concierge service. We are there because buying and selling a home is one of the top 5 stressors of your entire life, and catastrophic events is right up there with it. And so we feel the exact same, which is why we're so aligned. So there's a saying in real estate that absence of value is when people start talking about commission or price or whatever it is. Talk to us a little bit about what you see in the insurance realm.
Yeah, and I think the saying goes also, when price is present, then value is absent. So, but it's the same concept, but the idea is that most people are going to want to look at the bottom line, and we get it. People are engrafted with their money, and money is important, and that's important to us if it's important to them. And so what we want to do is then talk about, all right, let me tell you what you're paying for, getting the best bang for your buck. And that does mean that you might have to come up a few dollars so that you're saving a lot of money, or, would you rather save a little money and then pay a whole lot when there's a claim?
Right.
And the claims experience is going to be not what you want it to be. I promise you, guarantee it's not what you want it to be. So value is going to be important. We talk about the coverage, we talk about the service, the claim service, all the different ways you can get a hold of us. We want to have that relationship. We're big on relationships.
Right.
And you know me, that this is like the thing that I feel like we're wired for connection. People need people, and businesses need businesses. Right. And then clients definitely need a relationship with their agent.
Right.
And not everyone wants that, and that's okay. You won't hurt our feelings. Some people are just wanting what we call a monoline auto insurance policy through a call center, and that's fine. No worries. But then eventually what we're going to do is we're going to look at your auto, your home, your life, your health insurance, your investments, your retirement, your commercial insurance, everything that you can do.
You guys support the entire person, business. Yeah.
Yes. Some people think we just do auto and home, and honestly, in my office, that's the last thing that we want to do, believe it or not. I have other agents that do that. Not that that's diminished their work, but I actually enjoy doing investments in life insurance. But that's another topic for another video for another day, right? Okay.
So what I see in real estate right now is we've had a lot of severe weather. To talk about, there have been some crazy situations with the weather in the midst of selling the home and all the things. But what I'm seeing is that when people are trying to get qualified for a loan right now, we're having to take into account insurance premiums that are increasing. Can you talk to us about what's happening in the climate of insurance?
And we will be real and transparent because insurance right now, in the past 5 years, the industry, and this isn't just our company, this is a industry issue all through the state of Texas with all the insurance companies. The simple answer, there is more money going out in claims and expenses than what's coming in premiums. Simple math. There's more money going out than what's coming in. But yes, I don't know if you want to call it global warming or whatever you want to call it, but I've been an agent for 20 years. I've seen things that are anomalies that I've never seen before. Tornadoes in our backyard now. These crazy ice storms. Wildfires. And then
hail.
And then the big one is hail damage. We've got hail damage left and right, and it's just, you're seeing this becoming an issue with the amount of expenses. So there's insurance companies that are doing a couple things. Some that are out of business, some that are restricting, and the underwriting is super tight, and everyone is increasing premiums, or a combination of all of that. And so it's become very challenging in the insurance world to be able to take a client who wants to save money and then have a good policy because rates have changed, or an existing client who has no claims. We get this call a lot. Hey, Marcos, why did my rate go up? I had no tickets or accidents or claims in the last 3 or 5 years. And I'm like, I know, I promise you, we don't want to lose you. We're not picking on you. This is just the way things are right now in the industry. So we don't hide it. The way we actually lean into the pain, it's a sleeping giant that we try to wake up early on. We're proactive. We let clients know. We make a valiant effort. And at the end of the day, we always honor and respect what's best for that client, and we let them do that. And sometimes the clients are wanting to shop around. That's fine with us. We have a ton of other insurance companies with clients that are shopping their insurance and calling us for quotes. So it's a lot of emotional taxing work. But if we lean into it, the good agents will actually rise up and do really well.
You know, we feel the same. I totally feel the same in real estate. Right now, we're in a shifted market. Some markets are still shifting. We have completely shifted, and I think it's the same in real estate. Is that the agents with expertise and a higher level of skill set are rising to the top, and so now, are you seeing insurance companies go out of business right now?
Restricting new business, or they just left the state.
What happens if somebody had a policy and then their insurance company goes out of business? What happens to them?
Good question. So if there was a claim, then the state has a guarantee fund, and then at renewal, they would need to go find another insurance company.
Okay, got
So,
it.
yeah.
So at least they're taken care of.
They're taken care of. There's a contingency plan for if there's a claim while they're out. But yeah, it's not always a good feeling to have to change insurance.
And I believe there's like a rating system that you can go and look at companies and what is that rating
AM
system?
Best. There's two. AM Best is the popular one. Demotech is the other one. But you can look at their financial strength rating.
Okay.
A or better is usually good, and most lenders are now making sure that the AM Best rating is A or better. You can look at the financial. You can also go to the Texas Department of Insurance and look at the complaint index to see what their level of complaints are, and then you can actually make a complaint online if you're having an issue with that insurance company.
Okay.
So you can see there's actually a lot of resources that are public that are out there that most clients don't know. But when we show everything, we're very transparent. Even with our insurance company, our agency has reviews as well. We want them to be able to see everything because at the end of the day, we want them to trust us because we're putting their biggest assets in our hands, and that's huge.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your professionalism. Thank you for I'm privileged to talk to you about this and to have you in my life and also in my client's life. Just so grateful for you.
And Fiona was so invigorated by our conversation.
I know she feels real passionate about insurance, as passionate as almost everybody else.
Yes, awesome.
Okay, well, Marcos, if people want to get a hold of you, how can they get a hold of you?
They can call me, email us, text us, even come by our office. My number is 512-341-7719. You can find us on all the social media. Marcos Esparza with Farmers Insurance and Financial Services. And thank you, Tanya, for having me here.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
Anytime.
Okay, well, until next time, I suppose.
Yes.
Brought to you by T. Kerr Property Group.